Found something weird in my boat. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Up here on the lake today, doing some fishing. I don't think there's another person on this lake. I ran all the way up the lake and I didn't see a soul. Nobody at the boat dock, nobody around anywhere. But what we're doing today is, I've got, these things are piling up. I got 3 mystery tackle boxes. And fishing's been rough here lately, so this is going to be kind of maybe a rough challenge, maybe not, depending on what I can find in here. This is the last 3 months. This is, what months are these? October, August, and September is what we have here in mystery tackle boxes. I always open these things, I throw them around, then I forget I got them, and I found these sitting up in the bedroom, and I was like, I am going to try to do a challenge and see if I can't catch some fish. Whatever's in these boxes, just try to catch something. Just going to use these boxes and see if I can catch some fish. So alright guys, let's check out what's in the box, which I kind of already done the unboxings, but let's look through it and see what we think's the best. We're going to rig different stuff up and we're going to try to catch some fish. It's actually kind of warm in that sun today. It's cold coming over here, but now as I sit in the sun, I'm like, man, it's warm. Alright guys, let's get rigged up and let's go fishing. Alright guys, I had to get my GoPro on here. I've been fishing for the last, this ain't like the first time I've been out this week and I've been slacking. I have been fishing. I went to the mountains yesterday, tried to run, go down the river, tried to wade the river. Nothing. Couldn't catch a single fish. Went out with a friend of mine the day before that. Went around Chickamauga and jumped around some bridges trying to catch some crappie. Couldn't catch nothing there either. And then we went, or I went the day before that. I went on the boat and I couldn't catch anything. So it's been rough. We have had a really good cold snap here lately. And that's kind of messed me up. Let's pick through these boxes. That is top water. I'll throw that to the left. Things I might catch fish with. I definitely probably catch fish with these crawfish. There's several ones. I figure out which ones. Those look good. And these things. Let me fix my glasses here. Both these look good. These gold flake ones look real good. I'm gonna try those. These maybe. The water is kind of dark today. I may could try to catch something on these habits just because they look weird. I may try something. I'll probably run a Texas rig and just bounce around between these different guys right there. We got several rods in the car. That little Googan thing will catch fish. I'm rigging that up for sure just because of the size of it. That may work really well too. This may work really well. There's me some hooks to run my things with. I may Ned rig one of these bad boys. That'll work. There's already good stuff in here that I can probably fish with. Jig. Maybe. I may run a jig. I've just not been feeling a jig here lately. Another square bill. That looks really good too. More crawls, definite possibility. Big swim shad. Let's get this box, which I think some of the baits got switched out. But alright guys, let's rig up and I'm going to decide what I'm going to use here. And let's get started. Alright, first things first, I'm going to rig up this X-Pod on a Ned rig because it looks like it will do really good. That looks pretty good. It's a little crooked, but they look good in the water. So that's the first bait we're rigging up. All right, let's get another one on here. This looks good to me. This looks good. Kind of bright. The water's a little murky up here. This looks like in the winter time. This looks fire. Like this would be really good. Last year I used a square bill almost this color, but not as shiny. Not as good a paint job, and I was catching fish like crazy with it. Had a big muskie blow up on it. This isn't really a slam, guys. This is just see if I can take just mystery tackle box lures from the last few months and actually catch fish with them. You know, that's the whole concept here. All right, guys, another lure here. is the what is it? The old-fashioned. The good old-fashioned. It's a classic runner is what it is. Just an underspin. This looks like it could be pretty dope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it extremely funky. Make it musky worthy. I'm going to take one of these. Where is it at? I'm going to take one of these and put on here one of these slimmer swimmer things. Make this extremely interesting. Alright guys, we're rigged up. May not run these baits all day. I may do it, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm kind of curious to see what this thing's going to work or not. There's some big old flies around. Dude, that looks hella funky. that tail, I've got it kind of like bossed up too, and it looks like it looks pretty good actually. Actually looks pretty fire coming through the water. Alright, we're good. We're rigged up. One thing we're not good on though is I'm literally going into the trees here. I gotta push myself. I've heard a couple of fish popping. I don't know if they're gills or bass. I've heard a few fish popping right on the bank. So that may be a good thing. This is so big and funky. Look, a fish following it. Big old bluegill. Big old bluegill just following that thing. I mean, he was beelining for that thing. He would have attacked it. It's way as big as he was. Just let you know that it's action. Well guys, I just ran up here, sat here and ate me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Give me a little energy. I'm just sitting here thinking about how horrible fishing is right now. I mean, it sucks. I fished for like 2.5 hours and I didn't catch a single fish. It's funny enough, the only thing I've had follow, sorry guys, I got my jacket on, I got y'all kind of married, is that big topwater. I put a big swim bait thing on a buzz bait. I had a big old bluegill follow it up to the boat. That's the only thing I've seen anything actually go. Well, I did throw that little Guggen, I don't know what that thing called, little shad, a little medium diving shad, but crankbait. I did have a fish swirl on it, but we're gonna see. I'm just sitting here chilling for a minute. I don't know guys, it just sucks. It just sucks. Try something else. You'd think this little booger would get something, but throw this for a minute. I've had something actually follow this today. This thing's huge though. It looks dope in the water though. There's one. Ah, come off. My drag was too loose. It's funny because I said I've had something follow this today. Sure enough, I got a bite on it. He was hooked too. I just my drag. I never check my damn drag. Caught a bunch of nice bass right in here in the spring, but hell, that's spring. Spring, it's easy to catch bass. Well, easier. Never easy to catch bass. Most of the time. Oh shit, sorry buddy. I'm just happy to get one. Chill, chill, chill. No, don't go back in there. Worked for several hours to catch that fish, to figure out how to catch that fish. And I started throwing, I noticed earlier when I threw that, I had a big gill follow it. So I've just been hoping that a nice, well, that's a largemouth, something would come and hit it. Come back here, cast it over there, first picked it up, had a fish hit, come off because I didn't have my drag set good. And I switched it out, or I didn't switch it out, I tightened my drag up, threw it again, and pow! Caught a nice little largemouth. Let's let him go. See you, buddy. Are you okay? I should have gave him a little bit more time. He's all right. He's all good. Yay, guys. Yay. Sorry if my jacket's a little noisy. It's windy or anything. It's funny because I just said prior to that, I was like, I've caught some good bass right in here in the spring. Sure enough. Throwing something just weird. I mean, this is just, I mean, I guess it's not weird. A lot of guys probably throw this, but it's big. It's a big swim tail on this, what is that called? I can't even think of what the thing's called. What is that thing called? Whatever. Y'all know what it is. It's what I caught it. I think that's the first fish I've ever caught on one of those propeller style baits. I think. I don't know. I don't usually throw. But now that everybody's using the plop whopper, it might be a good idea to switch back to using something like it. There we go. Oh, it's a good little bass. There we go, another bass. Oh, yes. Fat bass. Fat little largemouth. There we go. Fat little largemouth bass. Come on, smoked it. Look at that belly. He's been eating good. Beautiful fish. Another largemouth. This is catching the largemouth today, I've noticed. He's got two little dots on it. Beautiful little bass. So let's let him go. See you, buddy. Here we go, guys. We figured something out. Well, guys, that is that. Fish today wasn't a bad day. I mean, it was rough, like trying to figure it out with all these mystery tackle box stuff. It's not the lures, it's just the lake. It's hard right now. It is cold. It's been low 30s. I think the last time was like 29, 31, something like that. It's been cold the last few days. It's supposed to warm up. It was like, I think it was supposed to be 69, 70 today. And it's been kind of cold on the water. But we ended up catching them today on the buzz bait with this big swim bait on the back. And that's how we caught them. I fished everything else, square bills, bottom, little Ned rig, fished the jig for a while. And this is what it worked. This is how, the only way I could catch them. Top water, some caught it kind of like right below the surface. Some got it while it was on the surface. So I don't know, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. I think they just seen that big swim tail kicking back and forth and it just triggered them. They were all largemouth. So I appreciate y'all for watching these videos. We'll be back up here real soon. It's just that time of year, guys, it's slowing down. A lot of people are starting to hunt and stuff, but I'll continue to fish and see what I can do. Maybe we'll catch a muskie. I was kind of hoping I'd catch a muskie with this thing today, but no muskies. All right, guys. As always, I'll see y'all guys later. Y'all guys get out and go fishing. You might catch something. I don't know. You might not nowadays. All right, guys. Take it easy. See ya.